Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 21st-ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Davis will throw. He's got it. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He wants to throw it again. Snagged out of the air. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The play action fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Monarchs will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Hokies offense will take the field for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
That's caught. It's Wiggins. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Brown wants to pass. Completes it in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Hawkins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Going to swing it on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And what a big play here in the return. Takes it back inside the 25.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Brown will throw it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Now the play fake. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Tosses it incomplete. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Davis looking to pass. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the move. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Fox. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's reeled in. It's White. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Brown wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's White. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Gonna run it. It's McLaurin. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got it in the middle, it's Wiggins. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McLaurin. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. That's a fly. Touchdown, Hokies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 14 to UCF. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quick completion on the out route. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working that left side now. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up. Turning it on. Gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans. This offense better find out how to slow him down.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. find the big guys on the left. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Hokie, 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 high, tech, tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Brown wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
The give to the tailback. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. Davis will throw. Lets it fly. Complete in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The offense in hurry-up mode. Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Monarchs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Has to get there to move the sticks. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Spins away from the defense. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
And the Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he could carve up this defense.
To the air on second down. Fires left. Pulls it in. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Trying to take it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Monarchs have this offense rolling. They want to run this quarterback. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Give to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. They're going to run it. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Iowa is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Kinnick Stadium, but the black and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Iowa State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call red snooping. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Looking for room. It's Hawkins. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Pulled it, finds his man on the left.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Monarchs in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Swings it out to his running back.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Davis looking to pass. Got his man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll run it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Release to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Going to the running game. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Brown will throw it. Using the quick game. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Finding open areas. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The East fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Gives it on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Fox. Turning it on. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Gets the back moving. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Throws to the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. On the run, it's McLaurin. Pass to Stetson, still on his feet. It's a seam wide open. The tag. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may...
And now the ball is knocked free. Kicking team's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Davis will throw. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Gonna look downfield again. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time, he's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Monarchs are on the move. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. operating in the red zone here on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Powers through the defender. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The hand to the running back. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Davis looking to pass. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Hauls it in. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.